I was young and crazy. I didn't know what is possible and what's not. So I did impossible things. When we're young, we tend to be a lot riskier, a lot more adventurous than when we mature, age, get older. We don't have conception of mortality. We don't have a maturity in our character and our personality. Time seems limitless. Our designs, hopes, and dreams are much larger. Our capacity to assess risk and consequence is not fully developed during adolescence. This kind of relates to a video I made about don't sit still. You can always still change, but the youth is wasted on the young. Some of these risks that we took and ways that we were risky, detrimental, and dangerous to us. But we possess something that is admirable, that may have died and withered over the years. And that is courage. A sense of self-belief, courage, invincibility, and a drive for thrill, excitement, and adventure. As we age, yes, there may be a lot of accumulated bad behaviors, bad habits, bad mental conditioning, bad behaviors and habits and things that you have picked up and things that you have to learn how to process and let go of and forgive yourself for from when you were young. You may still be paying the costs of some of the recklessness you had when you were young, such as addictions and eating disorders or etc. made by young and reckless choices. But the positive that we can reincorporate into our lives from those days of youth, innocence, ignorance, and underdevelopment that is positive is to try to foster, recapture, regain a sense of self-belief. Maybe not total invincibility so you act recklessly, but at least self-belief in your own power. And the capacity to take a leap, take a risk, especially when it's to your own benefit. To be adventurous, to be curious, to seek out fun, quality, healthy fun. Seek out new places, new spaces, new people, new cultures, and new ways of thought, new ways to look at your life, new ways to look at your relationships, new things to do, new ways to be, new ways to spend your time, fun, and a feeling of aliveness, to incorporate more life into your life rather than duty, obligation, responsibility, adulting, mundanity into your life, and a fear of change and assumption that you are powerless and stuck and trapped and you can only do things a certain repetitive way and you lack in self-confidence. The positive that we have gained from our age is wisdom. wisdom to not take this so far. Incorporating courage, self-belief, adventure, fun, curiosity back into our lives in such a way, despite that if we are, as I am, certifiably crazy, although that's not a very positive term for mental illness, certifiable conditions that we deal with our cognition, with our perception, with our emotions, with our interpersonal relationships, etc., is that we are mortal, we are responsible, we are wise, we are more safe and more cautious, and we will not take this to a reckless and endangering and life detrimental extreme, that we can contain, we can obtain the vitality, youth, self-confidence, seeking of fun and friends and the positives of life and adventure and exploration and curiosity, the lust for life that we used to have when we were young, but in appropriate and safe, non-damaging, non-reckless ways. That we can tone down the doing crazy things that are detrimental to us, to simply doing more things that are out of the ordinary, thrilling, that make us feel alive. Spice it up. Be aspirational. Seek out life and adventure, and do so with the wisdom of age that allows you to do it safely. And even if you are technically crazy, that you don't behave so crazy that it puts your life in jeopardy. And everything you've built and everything you become in jeopardy. I'm not saying to abandon your family and go join a country music band or the circus. Keep it within reason, because you are old enough, wise enough, intelligent enough, stable enough to keep it within reason. But sometimes we are too wise, stable, routine, regimented, and within reason, that we don't consider adding joy, fun, adventure, frivolity, and that lust for life that we used to have when we were adolescents back into our life. Seek out joy. Seek out adventure. Seek out new and different types of people, circumstances, situations. Fun, experience, to improve the quality of your life, your excitement to wake up in the morning, to have things to look forward to, your sensation of being alive again. I was young and crazy. I didn't know what is possible and what's not. So I did impossible things. Incredible achievements are made when we have self-belief and are willing to take the risk and take the adventure and have the experience. Change it up. Good morning, goodbye. Love you guys. Peace. Wasn't even a piece, that was a point. That's a piece.